Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this DIY tutorial, we are going to be making this charm twine candle. If you think this is cute and you want to make it for yourself, stay tuned and I'll show you what I used to get this look. For this project, I used E6000 glue, charms, twine, and a white candle. My first step is to wrap the twine around the candle, and there was a subscriber, I think her name is Katia or Katea, I'm not sure, but she had mentioned that I should get a tripod and show you guys how I wrap the twine. I have a tripod, but the way that it sets up on my phone, like it doesn't show the whole candle. So I'm just gonna move this horizontally so that you guys can see how I wrap it. So I'm gonna get started and show you the process. So all I'm gonna do is just take some E6000 glue and put it along the bottom edge of the candle where I have my thumb, and then I'm just gonna spread the glue up with a toothpick. So I'm gonna do that and then show you how I wrap the twine. And really quickly, I wanted to say there's two ways that you can add the charms to the twine. You can either add the charms before you start attaching the twine to the object, or you can unspool a whole bunch of twine and add it at the other end. So it's really up to you. What I'm gonna do is unwrap like a whole bunch of twine just to get started so that I can add the charms on the other end of the twine. But you do have to remember that you are gonna be anchoring one end and then eventually the second end of twine to the object. So you need to figure out how you're gonna do that and how you're gonna add the charms. So I'm unspooling this. I'm gonna start adding the twine to the candles, and I'm going to show you how I added the charms to the twine. Okay, so this is my candle. It's horizontal. So I'm just going to take my E6000 glue and I'm going to add it to the bottom of the candle. So I just put like a little bit of glue like right here on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. I'm sorry, this is out of focus. Okay, that's better. So now I'm going to spread this with my little, let me just put this little piece right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna quickly spread this with my toothpick. And you wanna spread a thin layer because the twine will stick, but you wanna be generous enough where it doesn't come loose later. So as you can see, I'm just spreading this around, just like this. And I'm not gonna go all the way around the candle because I don't want it to stick to the foundation of my little workspace, but I've spread it with the toothpick, and now I'm going to add the twine, and I'll show you that in the next step. Okay, so I still have the glue. I haven't done anything yet. It's on the bottom of the candle. So all you're gonna do is just kind of like hold the twine like this, and then you're just gonna wrap it around the candle. Oops, see, it's like kind of stuck. And it's a little bit messy, but I mean, you know, when you're making crafts, that's what happens sometimes. So the first line is a little tricky because you do want to make sure that your twine is sticking together. Your nails are probably going to get messed up. So if you have acrylics, just be careful. That's why like I don't have any, because my nails are always getting messed up. So this is the first little layer, and I'm just stacking it like one on top of the other. Now this part doesn't have glue, which is why it's a little bit loose. So now what I'm gonna do is, instead of talking, I'm just gonna quickly wrap it so you guys can see what that looks like. If you have any questions, comment and I will definitely answer them or show you the step more carefully next time. Okay, so now that the twine is wound around the candle, you can start adding the charm. And what you're gonna do is just take the other end of the twine and like string the charm onto the twine, and you're just gonna pull it all the way to the candle. And I unwound a lot of twine, so it's gonna take like a second for me to like get through. I'll show you like all the twine that I took out, but once I get to the candle, I can start winding it around. Okay, so sorry, I finally got it to the candle, and this is the charm. And it's tiny, but I'm gonna add a lot. If you remember what the little thing looked like, let me focus this. Okay, so the twine is there, the charm is there, and I'm just gonna keep wrapping. So I'm gonna show a little bit more of me wrapping just so that you can get an idea. It's gonna be a little bit sloppy and a little bit messy, but hopefully you can look at the technique and really catch on to it so that you can make this yourself. So I'm gonna keep going and show you my progress. And also I wanted to say that once your twine gets set, you can probably sit your candle up and wrap the twine around it, like moving the candle like this. It really depends on how you want to do it. But once it's set, now that it's set for me, I'm just going to wrap it around kind of like this to make it a little bit easier so that you can watch it that way.
How do I feel about being a member of the Information Society? That's a difficult question because I didn't know we were in the Information Society.
As a reminder, this is what the candle looked like before. This is the final result. I really like how this turned out. I think it's so cute, and I'm gonna pan up so you can see the whole candle. So the whole thing isn't decorated, just the bottom, but I think it adds a lot to the candle, and it's really inexpensive to do, and you can go as far up as you want to. I just ran out of charms, so I stopped, but if you buy a couple of packs of charms, you should be able to do it all the way up to the top of the candle. As always, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for the comments. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the feedback. It helps me figure out what to do, because a lot of times when I'm making videos, I don't know if what I'm doing is boring or people actually want to see it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time.